Secret number 1. Stop looking down on housekeepers. I started working as a housekeeper this year, after spending years working office jobs or front desk jobs. When I tell people I do housekeeping now, they always reply something like, "Nothing says you have to do it for the rest of your life." I was not getting those replies when I was a receptionist, or worked office jobs I hated. When I did reception for an unlivable wage, no one ever told me I could do something else. Now I make more and I actually like what I do, but people feel sorry for me. Why? Because I'm not sitting at a desk? I hated my desk jobs, especially front desk. Supervisors would sometimes decide that I was not doing enough, despite the fact that I was doing what I had been hired for, and they would try to give me more work, but there was only so much I could do, before they ran out of things to make me do, on top of my normal front desk functions, so I always ended up feeling useless and like a fraud. But now, I don't feel like I have to prove to anyone that I deserve the money I make now. I get to walk around, I pick my hours and I do things my way. I don't have a supervisor because I'm my own supervisor. And the best thing of all is that most people leave me alone, because I guess they feel awkward being around the help, so I don't have to interact with people for too long. Secret number 2. I am going to miss my cat. So this is very silly, and insignificant compared to most things here, but I'm just going to miss my cat so much, when I move to a new city for university. Like I'm going to miss my family and friends a lot too obviously, but at least they can comprehend why I'm going, but he can't. I'll just be gone one day and he won't know what's happened. I'm not moving to too far away, just about an 8-hour drive, so I'll see him when I come home periodically and stuff, but leaving him is genuinely going to be one of the hardest parts of going. He's truly my emotional support animal, as many people probably feel about their pets, so it's going to be terrible not having him through that stressful time. I know I'll get over it and I'll be okay. I just already miss him so much and I don't leave for another 2 months. Secret number 3. I ate meat for the first time in 5 years. I became a vegetarian for moral reasons when I was 16, and today I broke that streak. I wanted to do it. I'd been craving meat for a while, and some of my thought processes had changed since I was 16, so I'm not mad about it. I feel satisfied, because the meat I had was good, but I also feel somewhat guilty and disappointed in myself. I'm not sure if I'll wake up tomorrow, ready to have some bacon with breakfast, or in a deep pit of regret and self-loathing. Secret number 4. I'm gonna be homeless soon. I've been lucky so far, cause I've lived at home rather cheaply, and I'm completely aware that the rent cost in my area is insane. I'm gonna be kicked out of the house in October and I'm scared. I work full-time a little above minimum in my province, but I can't really afford an apartment on my own. If I didn't have a special needs cat, I would be happy just to rent a room, but that can't happen. I'm not giving up the cat, because he truly is the light of my life, and I'd probably unalive myself if I had to give him up. I'm just scared of not finding a place on time, since I can barely pay first and last plus deposit. Secret number 5. I just realized. I made it. I don't have a fancy new degree, or job or anything, but god dang it, I am not sad. I am waking up every morning, without feeling like someone is sitting on my chest, without feeling every single thought trudge through my brain. I don't feel like I would be better off dying, and I'm not fighting the urge to crash my car every time I drive. I have hobbies. I like how I look, the religion I want to worship and the clothes I want to wear. I have friends. I'm starting school in the fall with a goal in mind. I am so grateful that I didn't unalive myself. This is your sign to keep pushing on. Secret number 6. I just cried over a tagged memory on Facebook. An old friend that I'm not close to anymore, due to an idiotic move of mine, to remove her from my life, tagged me in a post from when her and her mom let me live with them when I was a homeless teen. It's so bittersweet to remember how close I once was with her and others. The relationships I swore I'd foster, and would grow with us. Even though from an outside perspective, those would have seemed like the worst time in my life, and I have everything I could want now, I still sometimes long to just go back to when life seemed simpler. We were all trying to survive, but we all had each other. What I wouldn't give for that. To have one more day with the ones I loved from that period in my life. Don't take a single day or person for granted. You never know, when all you'll have is just a Facebook memory, to remind you of the person who once were the most important people in your life. Secret number 7. I'm cutting my mother out of my life. I, 26 female, grew up with an emotionally abusive mother. Because of the lockdown, the last time I was at my parents' was last August, Since then my parents stayed at our place once for 2 days. I live with my BF. But besides that we only spoke to each other once in a while on the phone. I have a brother who has a fiancée, and the 6 of us love to play board games together. That's the only kind of time we like to spend together, because our parents think much differently than us, and we fight a lot, meaning our mother screams at us. But we were excited to finally spend some time together. My brother brought many games. Saturday wasn't the best, but it was alright, we played a little. Yesterday though my parents didn't want to play with us, and my mother started a fight. I tried a new strategy, made fun of her, pointing out how ridiculous she is. This, of course, made her even angrier, but at least I was able to stay calm, and realize it's not my fault that she yells at me, my brother and my boyfriend. In the evening I told my boyfriend that I'm thinking, maybe slowly, but surely cutting my mother out of my life. Today when my mother woke up, I was in the kitchen with my boyfriend eating breakfast. She sat next to me and restarted the fight. She made my boyfriend leave the house, he had to take a walk to escape. And that was it, I had enough. I still have a few stuff in my old room, so now I'm packing everything that I wouldn't want to leave behind forever. Secret number 8. I'm scamming my mother out of thousands of dollars. She pays for all my college, and gave me a card for groceries and approved purchases, like hygiene stuff etc. I got the billing address changed, and have bought thousands of dollars of expensive bags, a new PC, expensive perfume, and makeup, and wine. Parents have no idea, and I don't feel bad, they're rich scumbags. Secret number 9. I was given a new mattress after sleeping on the same one for almost 25 years. Like the title says, I've been sleeping on the same mattress since I was 14, I'm 38 now. An acquaintance messaged me, asking if I knew anyone who could use a mattress that she'd had in her guest room. She said it had barely been used, but wasn't that high end of one, so to tell the person to put a foam topper on it. I was too embarrassed to tell her that I would be keeping it. When I finally got everything set back up, and I laid down on the new mattress, I couldn't believe how utterly amazing it felt. I even started crying. It's only been a few days and my back isn't hurting as much as it had been. Sorry if this is lame, I felt like I had to let it out somewhere. Secret number 10. I wish I was better at math. I just left my professor's office. I've been going to his office for because he made me feel terrible. I'm not too good at math, problem we and have working on with it since I was young. An equation that I just didn't understand how to solve. Meanwhile there is someone else from my class sitting next to me, watching him huff and puff at me because I just couldn't figure out the next steps to solving the equation. He then says, I don't know how you made it through the other math classes. All while this person is watching, probably feeling the second-hand embarrassment from how humiliated I felt. I don't even want to go to his office anymore for help. I really have been trying my best to do well in this class, and now I feel defeated.